You know, I always say that turning 50 isn't the time to shrink your style. It's the time to refine it. By now, you've likely cultivated a wardrobe that works for your lifestyle, and you've figured out which silhouettes flatter you best. But here's something I've noticed. When it comes to sneakers, many women over 50 either avoid them altogether or wear them only for errands and walking the dog. And that's a shame, because sneakers, when styled intentionally, can be one of the most sophisticated pieces in your wardrobe. I know it's easy to think sneakers are inherently casual. They're rooted in sportswear, after all. But the beauty of fashion today is that the rules have softened, and sneakers have stepped into the realm of chic, everyday dressing. With the right styling, they can carry you from a brunch date to a gallery opening without feeling underdressed. The key is in the details: the cut of your trousers, the quality of your fabrics, the elegance of your accessories. And I promise you, it's not about chasing trends or wearing something that feels too young. The way I style sneakers is all about quiet luxury, that understated, polished look that whispers rather than shouts. Today I'll walk you through exactly how to wear sneakers like an elegant woman after 50, starting with the foundation pieces that make all the difference. 1. Start with a streamlined sneaker. The very first thing I tell my clients, and I work with so many incredible women in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s, is this. If you want to make sneakers look elevated, you have to start with the right pair. Forget the chunky, loud designs that scream gym shoes. What you're looking for is a sneaker with clean lines, a minimal silhouette, and no excessive branding. The simpler, the better. One of my absolute favorites is the Common Project's original Achilles leather sneaker. It's crafted in beautiful Italian leather, with that barely there gold serial number on the heel. So discreet, yet so special. They're perfectly proportioned, not bulky, and they work equally well with tailored pants as they do with a soft midi skirt. Why does a streamlined sneaker work so well? Because it acts like a neutral canvas. Without busy details competing for attention, the rest of your outfit shines. It's like wearing a perfect diamond stud earring. Simple, but utterly chic. When choosing a pair, I recommend sticking to white, cream, soft taupe, or even a muted blush. These tones are timeless, work year-round, and pair beautifully with the kind of high-end fabrics you already have in your wardrobe. If you want to branch into black sneakers, choose a pair in smooth leather, not canvas. The sheen instantly elevates them. And don't forget, the condition of your sneakers matters. Worn out, scuffed shoes will pull down even the most luxurious outfit. I keep a simple leather cleaner on hand and wipe mine down after a few wears. It's a small habit that makes a huge difference in maintaining that polished look. 2. Pair with tailored pants for balance. Once you've got your sleek sneakers, it's time to style them in a way that feels refined. My personal favorite, pairing them with ankle-grazing tailored trousers. Let's take tailored wool pants as an example. The cut is impeccable. They skim the body without clinging, and they hit right at the ankle bone, which is perfect for showing just the right amount of your sneaker. That little sliver of skin between your shoe and your hemline creates a light, elongated effect on the leg. The structure of the pant is what makes this pairing work. The trousers give you that crisp, put-together base, while the sneaker adds a touch of ease. This contrast, polished on top, relaxed on the bottom, is the very essence of modern elegance. Here's how I often wear this combination. I start with my wool trousers in a soft camel or charcoal gray. Then I tuck in a fine knit sweater in a neutral shade. I finish with a slim leather belt and my clean leather sneakers. Suddenly, sneakers aren't the casual shoe in the outfit. They're the modern element. One more styling note. Make sure your trousers are hemmed to the right length. Too long, and they'll bunch awkwardly on top of your sneakers, instantly breaking that clean line. Too short, and they'll feel cropped in a way that can look juvenile. Ankle bone length is the sweet spot. And yes, you can wear this with a blazer. In fact, a slightly oversized blazer in a soft fabric, draped over this look, creates a quietly powerful outfit that feels both comfortable and commanding. 3. Elevate with Luxe outerwear. Now, if you really want to take sneakers from nice to absolutely stunning, you need to think about your outer layer. This is the piece that often makes or breaks the look. And in cooler months, it's what people see first. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a great jeans and sneakers outfit completely lose its impact because of a flimsy jacket or overly casual windbreaker. That's not what we're going for here. Instead, reach for outerwear that has structure, elegance, and beautiful fabrication. My personal holy grail is a YEON Iris cashmere coat. It's the kind of piece you invest in once and wear for decades. The cut is softly tailored, the fabric drapes like a dream, and the color, that rich camel tone, complements almost everything in a quiet luxury wardrobe. Here's the magic. You can be wearing the simplest outfit underneath, maybe just straight-leg jeans and your white sneakers. But once you add that YEON Iris coat, the entire mood changes. Suddenly, you're not running errands. You're effortlessly chic woman grabbing coffee before a meeting. I've linked this coat and some beautiful alternatives in the description below, so you don't have to hunt for them yourself. The reason I encourage investing in this kind of outerwear is because it does the heavy lifting for you. Even on the days you're tired, short on time, or simply not in the mood to style an outfit, this coat over sneakers makes you look intentional. If camel isn't your color, look for coats in navy, deep charcoal, or ivory. The key is avoiding overly bright or patterned outerwear if your goal is understated elegance. We want the sneakers to feel like part of a harmonious whole, not in competition with your coat. And don't forget fit here either. A coat that's too big can overwhelm your frame, while one that's too snug loses its drape and elegance. The right fit will let you move comfortably, layer a sweater underneath, and still create those long, lean lines we all love. 4. Use monochrome for instant sophistication. One of the most effortless ways to look polished is to dress in a single color palette from head to toe. This technique, called monochrome dressing, works beautifully with sneakers because it makes them feel like part of a cohesive look rather than an afterthought. The trick here is not just wearing one flat color, but playing with shades and textures within that color family. For example, I love pairing SCAROSSO Cecilia Bianca sneakers with ivory-tailored trousers and a soft cream cashmere sweater. The trousers give structure, the sweater adds softness, and the sneakers keep it modern. Why does monochrome work so well, especially after 50? Because it elongates the body and gives the eye a clean, uninterrupted line. When there's no stark break in color between your sneakers and your trousers, your legs look longer, and your whole frame appears taller and more streamlined. Another favorite combination of mine is soft camel tones. Imagine camel wide-leg trousers in a light wool blend, a matching knit turtleneck, and beige leather sneakers. You can top it off with a slightly darker camel wrap coat for a tonal, layered effect that feels incredibly sophisticated. If you're nervous about wearing lighter colors, start with black or navy. A navy silk blouse, navy cigarette pants, and navy leather sneakers create the same elongating effect, but with a moodier, more urban vibe. Just be sure to choose sneakers in the same tone. If they're too bright or too casual in finish, the effect will be lost. And here's a little styling tip. With monochrome looks, your accessories become the statement. This is where a structured leather bag or a beautiful silk scarf can shine without feeling overpowering. In the ivory look I mentioned earlier, a tan tote or gold jewelry can add just the right touch of warmth. 5. Add a silk layer. Now let's talk about a styling move I absolutely adore for women over 50. Incorporating silk into your sneaker outfits. Silk has this ability to soften the look and feel of casual shoes, balancing their sporty roots with a luxurious, fluid texture. Picture this: dark indigo straight-leg jeans, a crisp white leather sneaker, and a champagne-colored silk blouse tucked neatly into your waistband. The jeans give structure, the sneakers keep it fresh, and the silk adds that subtle sheen that catches the light. It's the kind of outfit you could wear to lunch at a nice restaurant or to a casual evening out with friends. If you prefer a more layered look, try a silk camisole under a tailored blazer. For example, a black silk cami paired with slim black trousers, black leather sneakers, and a charcoal blazer creates a strong, modern outfit with just a hint of softness. The silk peeking out under the blazer's structured lines adds depth and interest without being fussy. Silk skirts can work beautifully here too. A bias-cut silk skirt in a soft neutral, worn with minimal sneakers and a fitted cashmere sweater, creates an effortlessly feminine look that still feels grounded and wearable. The sneakers keep it from veering too formal, while the silk elevates the casual feel. One thing to keep in mind with silk: pay attention to how it's cared for and pressed. Wrinkled silk can look unkempt, which undercuts the elegant feel we're going for. A quick steam before wearing makes all the difference. 6. Dress up your denim. I know many of you live in your jeans, and so do I. The trick is knowing how to choose and style denim so that it works with sneakers in an elevated way. First, fit matters more than ever. Avoid overly distressed or baggy jeans if you're going for quiet luxury. Instead, look for dark wash, straight leg jeans that skim your body and hit just at the ankle. This length is ideal for showcasing your sneakers without cutting your leg line. One of my favorite pairings is dark denim with a fitted blazer. For example, start with a pair of COS straight-leg denim pants, add your Streamlined sneakers, and then layer the classic wool blazer on top. The blazer's tailored structure instantly sharpens the casualness of the denim and sneakers, making the outfit appropriate for so many occasions. From a lunch meeting to a weekend getaway. You can also experiment with color in your denim. A cream or ecru jean paired with tonal sneakers feels light, fresh, and perfect for spring and summer. Add a crisp white button-down or a camel cashmere sweater, and you have a look that's relaxed yet refined. For those who prefer a slightly softer look, try pairing your jeans and sneakers with a long-line cardigan in a luxurious fabric like cashmere or a fine merino wool. A cardigan in a muted neutral is perfect. It drapes beautifully and adds that layer of sophistication without feeling overly structured. And here's an insider tip. When wearing jeans with sneakers, the bag you choose matters more than you think. A slouchy, worn-in tote can make the whole outfit feel too casual, while a structured leather handbag, even in a relaxed shape like a bucket bag, pulls the look into elegant territory. This is also where accessories like belts and sunglasses can work their magic. A slim leather belt in a tone that matches your sneakers ties the look together subtly. Oversized sunglasses with a clean, modern frame can make even a simple jeans and sneakers outfit feel intentional and styled. 7. Play with midi skirts. If you've ever thought, I can't wear sneakers with a skirt, it will look too young. Let me reassure you, when done right, this pairing is actually one of the most sophisticated looks you can create. The key is in the skirt's length, shape, and fabric. I recommend starting with a midi length, one that falls somewhere between mid-calf and just above the ankle. This proportion works beautifully with sneakers because it allows the shoe to be visible while maintaining that graceful line we love. One of my personal favorites is a silk blend pleated midi skirt. The pleats create movement. The silk blend catches the light, and the length feels demure yet modern. Pair this with a simple, fitted knit top in a neutral tone, say, a fine merino turtleneck in cream, and then add your clean, minimal sneakers. The result is an outfit that feels fluid, feminine, and comfortable all at once. Another option is the bias-cut skirt, like a silk bias midi. The way a bias-cut fabric drapes over the body is incredibly flattering, especially when paired with something structured on top, such as a cropped jacket or a tailored blazer. The sneakers here add an unexpected casual edge that keeps the look from feeling too dressy for daytime. If you want a slightly more playful approach, try pairing a full A-line midi in a crisp cotton with sneakers in the summer. Imagine a white cotton midi skirt, a tucked-in linen shirt, and pale beige sneakers. Add a wide leather belt to define the waist, and you've got a look that works for everything from market shopping to a weekend brunch. One last tip for skirts and sneakers. Be intentional with your sock choice. A no-show sock that keeps the ankle bare will usually feel more elegant than a visible athletic sock, especially in warmer weather. In cooler months, you can get away with a fine-gauge knit sock in a tone that matches your shoe. It can actually add a bit of warmth and visual interest without breaking the line. 8. Keep accessories polished. Even the most perfectly styled sneaker outfit can fall flat if the accessories aren't up to the same standard. Accessories are the exclamation point at the end of your outfit. They signal that you've thought about the details. For handbags, I always lean towards structured shapes. A QUINCE classic. Structured tote is one of my all-time favorites because it has that clean architectural feel that complements the simplicity of a minimal sneaker. When your bag has shape and presence, it balances the relaxed nature of sneakers beautifully. Smaller crossbody bags can also work well here, especially in high-quality leather with minimal hardware. Something like the Pollen Numero 7 Mini in taupe or black adds just the right level of refinement without overpowering the look. Jewelry is another area where I see many women either overcompensate or underplay. My advice: aim for pieces that are intentional but not fussy. A pair of gold hoop earrings in a medium size, think Mejuri's bold hoops, will frame your face without stealing focus from the rest of the outfit. Layering 1 or 2 delicate necklaces can also add depth, especially if you're wearing a simple top or sweater. Sunglasses are a secret weapon here. The right pair instantly adds sophistication and confidence. I love a slightly oversized square frame like the Saint Laurent SL Mita. They're bold but clean, and they work with almost any outfit. And don't forget belts. If you're wearing trousers or jeans, a slim leather belt that either matches your sneaker color or complements your outfit can be the subtle connector that ties everything together. Now, I know many of you prefer to shop online rather than hunt through boutiques, so I've linked all of my favorite accessories, including my go-to structured totes and sunglasses, right below in the description. That way, you can recreate these looks without the guesswork. So let's step back for a moment and think about the bigger picture. Wearing sneakers elegantly after 50 isn't about reinventing your style or chasing what's trendy. It's about integrating them into your existing wardrobe in a way that feels intentional and elevated. It starts with choosing the right pair, something minimal, high quality, and in a color that works with most of your outfits. From there, you create balance by pairing them with structured pieces, tailored trousers, luxe coats, or blazers. Then, you layer in techniques that elongate and refine. Monochrome dressing, silk textures, polished denim. Once you're comfortable with those foundations, you can move into more creative territory. Midi skirts that bring movement and femininity, and accessories that punctuate the look with quiet confidence. And remember, elegance isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Keeping your sneakers clean, your fabrics pressed, your accessories considered. These small habits are what give the impression of effortless style. If you're ready to start building your own elegant sneaker outfits, I've linked all of my favorite pieces in the description. From the exact sneakers I wear to my go-to silk blouses, tailored trousers, and accessories. Every item has been chosen for its quality, timelessness, and versatility. And if you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to subscribe for more quiet luxury styling tips tailored for women over 50. Every week, I share ways to refine your wardrobe, elevate your everyday looks, and shop smarter, so every piece you own earns its place in your closet. Because at this stage in life, we don't need more clothes. We need the right clothes. And when you pair them with the perfect sneakers, well, that's when elegance and comfort finally meet.